Get out from under my feet. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, and to anybody new, welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I am an intuitive card reader, and I'm here this evening to present to you the opportunity for a mini reading. What that consists of, if you look at the title, it's all in the title of this stream. If you haven't looked, go back and look. Okay? Just go back and look. How it works, you make a donation to PayPal no matter where you are in the world. It don't have to be a member to send money. It's a one-time thing, all right? If you're within my country of Canada, e-transfer system is probably in your better interest. So you make a donation, and I'm not talking 50 cents either. There have been a few of those coming across, and I'm getting it's insulting, is what it is. It's insulting. And if you're brand new to the tarot world at all, you shouldn't even be here. Just that simple. So you make a donation. I pull one card, sometimes two or three. And it isn't, oh, look at so-and-so only paid 50 cents for their donation. This will be quick. Cut the card, answer yes or no. Nope. Next. I don't do that. I still give them the same treatment as everybody else. Most cards go on from 10 to 20 minutes long for one. All right? Depends on the intuitive side of it all and what I'm hearing coming through. So, hello, Lashae. Good evening to you, Lashae. All right, Mary Jane, thanks for saying hi. Have a good evening. Sorry about that. Nobody even in here to hear that spiel. Wasted my time. Wasted my time is what I've done. So, how are things going, Lashae? How are things going? Oh, I'm just a little tired and I'm a little cranky. I was fine a few minutes ago and now I'm not, so. People, goddamn effing people. So. They're six, yeah. That's good. That's good. Good for you, Lashae. Good for you. Nobody has the right to steal your peace and your peace of mind away. Nobody has that right when it's uncalled for. So, you know, I could call your husband all kinds of nasty names. I won't, but I could. You know. So, there's nothing worse when somebody comes at me about something stupid right before I'm ready to go live. Because when I'm getting prepared, when I'm washing my face, put a little touch of makeup on, whatever, I'm getting in the zone. That's my way. I'm just slowly taking my time. And then I get my smudge stuff out and I get my feather. All these things. And then somebody comes out, boom. I'm asking the universe for strength right now. A little extra strength and a little extra tolerance and resistance. You have no idea. You have no idea. But yeah, sometimes just the very fact doesn't matter where you're at on the planet. Nowhere. It could be anywhere in the goddamn planet. This shit's gonna find you, it finds you. Why is that? You know? I could be a sanctified nun right now, and still somebody would have something nasty to say. A put down, a rebuttal, a disagreement. The whole, next thing you know, your Zen state that you're working for ends up doing a big, complete 360. And it's a complete opposite of where you started out. And that's not right. That's not right at all. I hate that I'm not taken seriously. I don't talk about what I do around in my everyday life. Most people that live in this area do not know that I do this. I'm quiet about it. Keep my shit to myself. Because I'm sure if I got into a conversation with a few people, it would be, oh, well, you're this or you're that, and you can't be this, and you can't be that, and you can't. So, I keep to myself very much. Yep, that's what it is too, distracting energy. But when my emotions are starting to run high and they're getting all cranked up, that really, in some ways, it makes me cling even harder to the universe and spirit. Cling even harder. I bring myself in tighter and closer until this horrible thing releases. Then I release myself a little bit, but I'm never broken off. So, where am I? My eyes are starting to go already. Okay. I hate that. Yeah, because I mean, I don't even have to leave my house. You know what I mean? This shit finds you, right? In situations where you can't even defend yourself. You can, but you don't have the opportunity to. So, okay, that would irritate me. That would really irritate me because I have a private phone. My phone number is private. Only people that get it is if I give it to them. Usually, so yeah, I know it's just repetitive and I'm tired of it. That's all it is. It's repetitive. But thank you for your kind words. Um, third option. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah. I was fine. Looking forward to doing these, and then once I start to read, I'll be okay. The minute I get into one reading, it removes, I've said this before, what's on the outside of me and around me, it's gone. It's just gone. And I'm focused in on communicating with spirit, leaving myself open, and then there's a lot that goes on inside. I hear something, I go, now, was that my ego? I'll say to myself, or was that from spirit? And I'm never wrong about this part. When the messages are from spirit, they are the little tiny, almost a whisper in the back of my head that has no relation to anything going on, no relation to what we're talking about, where the readings, it's just out of the blue. And when I say that to whoever the reading's for, and I say this, I don't know what this is, it means nothing to me, but I have to say it. So I say it, and normally they go, wow, I can relate to that. That's resonating with me. I know what it is, they'll say. It's not the big situations in your face right there that matter. Because those things go, and they just drift off eventually. They're like a sieve trying to hold water. I don't know. All these scenarios are coming to me here, but I just can't stand that kind of a thing. Can't stand that kind of a thing, you know. So just when you think you're going to have a really good evening or a good day, then something comes along, and on a lot of days it seems to wipe the smile right off your face, you know. Peace is my goal in life. Do I maintain it constantly? Hell fucking no, I don't. All right? I get angry, but at least I'm not violent, but I get angry. And sometimes I'll just start slamming things around. You know, I'll get like that, slamming cupboard doors and slamming front door and slamming the toilet seat, and you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, but I speak the truth as I know it. And when it's screaming in my face that that person's so wrong, it's screaming in my face. And here I am trying to push it down and push it away, you know? So, oh, people, people, people. I can't do that third option. I am sorry, because these are called mini readings. Again, go back out wherever you see it, look at the title, and it's self-descriptive on how it works in here. Just look at the title of the stream. I'm not even repeating it. You have to look for yourself. I'm not being mad at you or anything, but we get this every night, every time we do streams. There are half a dozen, 8, 9 people. They don't bother reading the title of the stream. They just see live now. And they go in, and, you know, I wish I could color the words, because I would have donation in red flames. You know, that way, don't want to have nothing to do with it, then you leave, right? So you're probably not even interested in hanging around just to watch, to see how it works. I don't mean just you. I'm talking in general here to people. So don't take this personally. But, and that's the truth. Don't take this right person. I'm talking about everybody in general. So, but they'll come in and they'll say this and that. Ask a question would be a lot. At least you said hello. A lot of people don't even say hello. They come in, they go, could you please tell me if my boyfriend's running around on me? And I'm sitting here doing a reading for somebody focused in on it that paid probably a lot of money. And they do. Some of them pay a lot of money. A lot. I don't know what to say any more than that. All right. My definition of a lot, more than $20, more than $10. You know what I'm saying? Way more. So, and then someone comes in, they'll drop 50 cents. If I was that kind of a hateful, self-centered, self-serving bitch, then I would just pick the card up. I wouldn't even shuffle, and I'd go, nope, move on. Who's next? I don't do that. I treat them the same way as I do the 30, the 40, the 60, the $80 donut for one card. One card. Usually these people, I'll pull more than one card. And I don't. And then somebody comes in. So can you see where I'm a little sensitive about that, right? And others coming in thinking they're just going to, I'm not going to know. I'm not going to know that they didn't donate. Of course I know if somebody donates, right? So, yes, it's just, it's hard. Look, I was fine 45 minutes ago, and I've got, someone will come in. We've got a lot of regulars that come here, third option. They're here all the time. Knock on wood, that tonight's not the night I get proven wrong and none of them show up. But, you know, they don't always donate. They don't always ask a question. They don't always want a card. A lot of times they're here just for the enjoyment, or just to say, hey, Nat, hey, Jennifer, hey, this one, hey, that one. And we invite people to come in if you want to just sit back and watch what's going on, you know, kind of a thing. So, yeah. Oh, for heaven's sakes. You didn't have to do that, but all right, just a moment. And I got to put the links up. Jennifer's probably going to be in and out, but she's going to be a little late getting here because she's kind of busy. Where am I going? Hold on. Let me get my links. Let's see here for anybody else. And then it'll be on the page. So, oh, where am I? There we go. Just give me a moment. HIJKLM mini readings. There we go. That one. Anywhere on the planet. Anywhere. Middle of the Borneo forest, don't matter. Middle of an Alaskan iceberg. If they've got satellite, they can get internet. And if they get internet, it all works. It still all works. So, oh, there's Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. I was just about to put that up. So, let's see here. I've lost my way. Where am I? Oh, the hell with PayPal. I'm going to use my email. That's what I'm going to do. It's having a hard time loading. And it come up at another browser. I can't have that, for crying out loud. Why did that do that? Come on. I lost my my mail. I need my mail. You know, I wish I drank. But all this is tea. I wish I drank sometimes, honestly. Oh my God. So, Vision Group International is the first one up. You'd be blubbering, would you? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah. And there's nothing worse, eh? Sitting around a bunch of people and they're sober and you're the only one that's drunk and you can't shut your mouth. You're blubbering as you say the word blubbering. So, you know, they should invent something that you can take in one little movement, and it fixes you instantly, readjusts you and balances you, sort of thing. So, you're not bugging me at all. You go right ahead. Go right ahead, third option. You are, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I need you to verify this for me. You are Vision Group International. Third option, are you Vision Group? Where'd she go? Is she still in the group? Can you see her? She's still here. Do you have a way of, because it works different on my end with the way things work. Where did she go? Because the last word she said, I could almost take it as I'm leaving. I'm walking away and I'm leaving. You know. Come on, third option. Get your question up if you're still here. Because you're not the only one in the list right now. There's others in the list, so that are waiting. And I'm tired of this bullshit of sensitive people. Something else that went on here today. Fuck bullshit. Yeah, it sounded like she was leaving. So I mean, if you haven't left, you sound like you're leaving. I'm gonna move on to the next person then. I don't have any tolerance patience tonight, people. Please don't try my patience. Because I'm not gonna chasing after you and kissing your ass. It ain't gonna happen. Wouldn't happen anytime anyway. So Shayna Olsen. Shayna Olsen. There we go. What's your question, please? This reading is for Shayna Olsen. What is your question, Shayna? This is for Shayna Olsen. Hey, Coralie. Okay, Shayna, am I going on this fishing trip that I've had planned for over a year? It's next week. Good question. Shayna Olsen wants to know, is she planned a fishing trip last year, and it's due to come up next week. Is she going to be going? Is she going to be part of this fishing trip that she has planned? And it's next week. I used to fish when I was a kid, even as a young adult, but I haven't fished in years and years. It's relaxing. It's a relaxing pastime until something nibbles your line, and then all of a sudden, it's like fireworks and explosions and gut-wrenching and heart-pounding because you caught something. You know, it goes like that real quick. Is Shayna going to be going on this fishing trip, which happens next week? She planned this a whole year ago. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Is it? Okay, we were calling for you. So I went ahead and, I mean, a little bit of while went by. We thought you left. I can't scroll to see who's here, who's not here. It doesn't work that way on my end. So I said, well, the last thing you wrote, it almost sounded like a kiss off. So I said, it can be taken either way. Either she's lagging or she's busy or she just, left for a minute and she's come, or that was a kiss off. I'm leaving. You know what I mean? I could have been taken either way. So anyway, you hold on, sit tight. Just sit tight. All right, Eight of Swords. Boy, does this ever fit you, Shayna? Eight of Swords, all about restrictions. And you are being restricted right now. You are being restricted right now. So, tarot's going to be hot tonight, let me tell you, or you can say spirit. Really, really hot tonight. I can feel it coming. Oh, my goodness. But I want to get some really nice, positive cards coming up. That's the main thing. And I was saying that to somebody yesterday. We're driving along. And I said, I got to tell you, when I pull the world, destiny, the star, and I pull these fantastic cards for people, others have no idea how much I'm smiling inside. I'm truly smiling. I'm overjoyed that a good card come out for somebody. So let's see some of them tonight, right? All right, Shayna. Wow. Wow. Okay. Just hold on, third option, because I'm still working on Shayna. Please and thank you. So when this 8 shows up, Shayna, it's showing that it means a change is about to take place. This 8 is seeing you on the brink of that change. You're right on the brink of it. Because you're starting to realize that the way you're being restricted by your circumstances, this could have to do with work, but mostly a relationship. The card then shows a relationship going on lockdown because you can't come to an agreement. That's part of your problem right there. And sometimes an additional meaning can play as well, that you're being bound by too much responsibility, so you don't have the freedom. The advice, you're to get practical, and you're to see that you are in control of your own future, regardless of what other people think, and you can free your own self by being less tolerant to the demands of others, putting up with crap, right? Keyword, separation, fear, burdens, lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. Let me ask Lilith. I'll get a yay or a nay from her. All right. Lilith, could you please come forth and answer this question within the parameters still of Shayna Olsen's 1-card draw? Or question, give me a yes or give me a no. Is she going to be going on this fishing trip, which is due next week, that she worked on and put together a year ago? Is she going to get to go on the actual fishing trip next week? She is not swayed. She's not. She says yes. So there you go. Thank you very much, Shayna. All right. Third option. All right. Let's see. Oh my God. Are you serious? Third option. Do you hear anything that I've said to you? Anything? Nobody's ignoring you. We called you and called you and called you and you didn't come. We moved on to the next person. We're only going to sit like that for so long. It doesn't mean your reading's not going to get done. Your reading's still going to get done, but not right the minute you walk in and expect me to stop in the middle of someone's reading to jump right to you. It doesn't work that way. If you don't come within the 2 minutes that we give you to speak up and say, I'm here, after that, sometimes 3 minutes, sometimes even more, we move on to the next person in the list. Then when you come back, then you're being told, just don't go anywhere. Let me finish this reading and I'll get directly to you, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Her question is, well, still, even if they're lagging, they're going to hear everything I just said. They're going to come upon it eventually. So, well, you know what I'm going to do? Get a timestamp. You say that's her question. Should she be going to Texas, Louisiana, or stick around Florida? Third option. Was she moving? What? Jesus. All she's talking about is how she feels and how she's been wanting her question. Where's. You're an insurance adjuster. Okay. I was saying with the hurricane, should I plan on going to Texas and Louisiana, or should I wait around and wait for something to come to Florida? So does that mean she's storm chasing? Okay, is he storm chasing? Is that what he's doing? And because he's an insurance adjuster. Oh, my hands are dry. Just a moment. My mouth is dry. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Should they go? Should he go? Should he go to Texas, Louisiana, or just stay in Florida and wait for something to come to him? Oh, yes, we just started, Miss Galley Princess. Yes, we just started. This is the second one. We just began, so. And I don't think there's anybody after this one. So there's really no wait. As soon as I'm done the reading, you know, kind of thing. It's whoever's on the list next. But I think it was just these two for the moment. They come in back to back. Okay. So, third option is an insurance adjuster. And with the hurricane coming in, he's asking, does he go to Texas, Louisiana, or should he just stay in Florida and wait for something to come that way? Here, I've got the link. I just got the link. Hold on a moment, please. This is for PayPal, no matter where you are on the planet. Use PayPal. You don't have to be a member. All right? And if you're in Canada, I'll give you the address for the Canadian one. Let's see. There we go. Copy. Close. There we go. There you go. Both sides. Covers the world. Right around the globe. All right. Should this insurance adjuster go to Louisiana, Texas, or wait for something to come to Florida? I'm going to cut the deck right here, third option. Right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. We got a good card. Whatever it is that you want to happen, it's going to happen. It's pulling you into a place of victory. Third option. Victory. This is the card that's come up for you. Isn't this fantastic? Whichever way you think, you got to listen to your gut and you've got to listen to your intuition. Okay? I'm going to get the generic out on the card. Just bear with me for a moment. Bear with me. I know they're lagging, and I wish they weren't lagging. I really wish they weren't lagging. This is not good, you know. So they're going to get madder and madder as this goes on because they're not seeing their reading, right? This ace is revealing that you're going to benefit from a very smart decision. Third option. This is going to lead to immediate victory for you. If you've been beset by any uncertainty or delays to your plans, this ace shows a breakthrough because you're going to be cutting through confusion to win power and success. In relationships, you make a positive new beginning. The card is also a sign of mental clarity. So you are sharp-witted. There may be a legal victory or a triumph in an argument or a debate. Use your intelligence and victory will be yours. Use your intelligence and victory will be yours. Use your smarts. Follow your instincts. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. Start following it. It's not going to mislead you. Lashae, could you please ask third option to go out of the chat and come back in so that he's on the same speed that we are? Could you do that, please? And hopefully, you know. The keywords that go with this card are beginnings and decisions. Heavy, heavy, heavy emphasis and weight over decisions. That's what makes or breaks this card. It's on the choice you make. You don't want to take second best or third best. You want the first, the best decision that you can make. Taking action, not just thinking about things. Once you've made your decision, Boom, get moving right on it. Don't hold back and don't wait. There's no time to wait. Nothing's going to wait for you, so you got to get right on top of it. And having clarity. That's almost like, that's almost like having wings. If you got clarity, that means you're seeing everything the way it truly is. What's going on? You're seeing it for the realness of it. What could happen? You're seeing the reality of that as well. You got clarity. You're not missing anything. You're taking everything in, and it's a wonderful thing. It's going to pay off for you. It's really going to pay off well for you. Your determination will not be small. You will have a ton of determination that has no end. Because I see you saying, well, it's not like I'm going to give up and walk away. That'll never happen. And you're sure of that, and that's the right way to go and the right way to think. You're finding solutions for anything that pops up that you need a solution for. You're finding, geez, you're almost pulling solutions for people right out of your back pocket, and even for yourself. And you're going to be brimming with really, really, really good ideas. Really good ideas. So, this is crazy. He's still so far behind. He's back at the beginning or something. I'm going to have to try to find some kind of timestamp here now. Jesus. 35 minutes, I'll say 35. There we go. Okay, I'm going to... I got to get their nick just right. Where is that? Third. THRD. All right. Third. Option to have a time stamp. Oh my God. At 00.35. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you. Of all times for somebody to take this so personal, and they're lagging on the extreme end. So I don't even, I got to hold that in, you see? Yes, I've been holding back. Maybe somebody's going, Jesus, that was holding back. I hate to see when she's not holding back, you know. It's just that timing is everything. But that was an excellent card. They've got one hell of a good card, and I want them to have it. I want them to have it. So, like Coralie. Oh, you know what I'm saying, Coralie? Yeah, I gave them a really good card. Well, I didn't give it to them. That's what came up for them, and my God. And they're pissed off at me thinking I'm attacking them, and I'm not doing that. I think, like I said earlier, it's not just third option. It's people in general for most of it. So, our little hummingbirds must be hungry tonight. We're almost at the pure blue hour. It's, the sun's going, and they're still bzz, 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 flying by the window, getting lots of sweet water. So, oh, Coralie. Let me see. I don't know if I've even gotten anything. Let me see. Oh, yes. Yes, you did. Let me see here. It's a little slow to load. Okay, just give me one more moment because I'll call the next person up after you. I'll have who it is. So, all right. So, Coralie, you go first, and Donna Spanier, you go after when Coralie is done. So, Coralie, what's your question? There you go, third option. Right on, brother. High five. You're welcome, Donna. There you go, third option. Wonderful. Now they're happy. I'm happy for them. Look, all it took was one card to kind of lift and shift everything around a little bit. That's a little more acceptable. So it's wonderful. That's really nice. Really nice. Okay, Coralie. Is Morris being honest with me in his response to me about his mother and sister? And I remember reading that in private message. I remember. I haven't forgotten. Wonderful third option. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. That's fantastic. I was so happy to pull a good card for you. It's just like, you know? So I'm very happy for you. That was a strong ace. You know, they come up and they're good. They're this, and sometimes they come up like, woof. Almost like I'm getting blown back by it. So it was very, very good. Oh, no pun intended. Blown back. That was a bad choice of words because we're talking hurricane here. So, but yes, let me see. Not what you're expecting. Yes, I know. So see how when you, it's not that we weren't seeing you. We were all seeing you, but you weren't seeing us. So it just like, oh, I just want to get into the reading kind of a thing, right? So I was right in the zone. Probably a half an hour to 45 minutes before I hit the go live button, and the last 5 minutes something happened, and I'm like, what the f is going on, you know? And it just blew me and it rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm feeling defensive, and you know, there's some untruths being said and stuff like this. So this really, and then I come in here and I'm going, I can't even fake this tonight, but I'm feeling better now. Those feelings are starting to wane away and they're waning off. And your card coming up like that was a big, big help. All right, so Lashae, Lashae's laughing, and I got no problem with that at all. I had no problem with that at all, none at all. I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be better. I have to go into St. John, into the city. Means I got to leave home, leave Jan's Harbor for a few hours. It's usually a 3-hour trip, just in and back. But I got to pick up my insulin, and in the same place because my pharmacy's in my grocery store. It's a superstore. It's a big one. So I go get my insulin, and then I've got some groceries I have to pick up, and another stop, maybe 2, and then we turn around and we head home. So I'm going with my eldest son, number 1 son, and he's just a joy and pleasure to drive with, just to go anywheres with. We both love music. I've been that way since he was little, and he plays the best music. He's got that Sirius radio or whatever. He plays the best music, and the atmosphere in the car is one of very relaxed. Let's have fun. It's a beautiful day, you know, stuff like this. So, no, they don't, Cora. No, they don't. Thank you, but no, they don't. Okay, let's see. Is Morris serious on what he's saying about his mother and sister and that whole situation with between Morris and Cora? I'm just going to read your question another time. I want to get it exactly the way. Let's see here. Where are you? Where is Morris's name? I gotta look for more. Nope, up a little. There we go. So Coralie's asking, and I know more what's going on because her and I talk on the side. So she's asking, is Morris being honest with me in his response to me about his mother and sister? Is he telling her the truth? I'll tell you right now before I pull the card, he's telling you the truth. He's telling you. You can't make that kind of stuff up. What he said, the reason he doesn't talk about his relationship with you, because people tend to stick their noses in, and then there's problems and stuff like that, and that's why he's not told anybody. I'm not going to repeat what I said to you the last time when this came up, about that if they didn't know how that was going to make it probably look. They're going to take a second long hard look at him. And I'm thinking he's not a stupid man, but he's a Gemini and he's a nerd. And, he's very businesslike and very smart and very intelligent and stuff like that, until it comes to the human form of things. And he gets a little off track a little bit. So it's nothing bad. I'm not saying anything bad about him. Cora knows that. It's just the way he is, So he could have played a role in the Big Bang Theory. he truly could have. So, oh, knock it off, guys. My hair and nails did not turn out right. Let me get your card picked here first, and then I'll talk about that. I want the card. What's going on for Cora? She wants to know if Morris is telling the truth to her about his mother and sister. And I'm going to cut the deck right here. Oh, my God. You got nothing to do with this part. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is encouraging for me, okay? Because I'm just going to keep feeling better and getting closer and tighter to spirit. Look what you got, Cora. Hello, Kim. Welcome. So there you go, Cora. Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups. OMG, right? And maybe Cora's lagging a little bit now. It's her turn. There's always got to be somebody that's lagging. And I told you already, he's telling you the truth. That doesn't make him be in the right or the wrong or anything. That's the position he wants to be in. It's nobody's business. Nobody's business. But I think he's going to offend a few people with this nobody's business kind of an idea. He'll offend his mother. Big time. Probably piss his sister off. She'll feel pushed away. They may not verbalize these feelings, but what would you feel if Robert was old enough to be dating, let's say 22, 25, and he'd been dating this girl, coming to see you or still living with you, whatever. And then you find out, well, I got someone I want you to meet, Mom. I've got a girlfriend. You've got a girlfriend, Robert? No way. And he goes, how long? How many dates have you been on? Well, I don't count the dates, but I can count the years. 2 years. 2 years I've been... What? You've had a girlfriend for 2 years and I didn't know? You didn't tell me? That's a head screw right there. That is a head screw. So, but the thing is, he's telling you the truth. That was your question. That's what you were wondering about. Nothing screams a big, fat, resounding, beautiful, glorious yes than this card. He's telling you the truth. All right? Did you think to follow up with another question for Morris when he told you that? Like, well, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way? That you've got to keep it under wraps? Like, I don't understand. Just help me understand you, Morris. I just don't understand where you're coming from. The reasoning behind doing something like that. So, let me read the generic side of this gorgeous, 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 most desired card. Most desired. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, the universe is helping dig me out of this hole that I come in. When I come in here tonight. The ace is bringing you your heart's desire as you find fulfillment through an artistic pursuit, or it's not the artistic, it is a new relationship. Finding fulfillment through a new relationship. You may create a baby now that becomes your project. This could be things like, I think you've heard this many times. It could be a new business, a book, planting a garden, decorating your home. This card, along with the Queen of the Ocean, sometimes reveals pregnancy, motherhood, and joy. I don't think so. The Ace, while being a positive card, can also bring emotions that are overwhelming. I'm surprised your name, Coralie, isn't right after that sentence. Emotions that feel overwhelming. The reason they do is because you've got endless, and not that you like it, but you have an endless amount of patience with people and tolerance, endless amounts, while you're waiting for them to turn back to you, look at you, and have them tell you what it is you need. And what you need is just normal stuff, right? Just normal stuff. It's crazy, is what it is. He's uptight. By him saying about people interfering, that means that happened to him before. And also, Cora, he's a little on the paranoid side. You're not to be some secret that's to be kept off when there's no need of it. He's not with his wife, hasn't been in a long, long time, and all this stuff about his family and whatnot. But the rest, all the other little things out around that should be just normal, just be a given, isn't a given with him. That's where the nerdiness comes in. That's where the little bit backwards comes in. That's where the holding back comes in from him. But he's reassuring you, it's not you. It's nothing to do with you at all. It's just that if we let them all know, then stuff start. Not necessarily. Why has he got his mind made up that somebody's going to put their hands into your situation and mess things up? Why are you thinking that way? There's the thing. But you get very overwhelmed. You get moved to tears when you're happy. It's not just when you're sad or upset, but when you're happy. You carry a ton of emotions within yourself. So that's exactly what it's about, Donna. That's exactly what it's about. Open your heart and trust. Cora, open your heart and just trust. You don't need to be overwhelmed by emotion that's the cause is from somebody else, such as Morris. You just need to be open to whatever's coming to you, kind of a thing. But I said to you in I think it was your private reading recently, that you need to work on yourself. Remember what I said about that? You know, you have the right thoughts go through your head in the moment, right in that moment that you're dealing with a situation with him like that, but you don't verbalize it. You don't vocalize. And I said, you need to work on that. You need to be more upfront in the moment, front and center, without being demanding or intimidating. You have a better deal and a handle on how to deal with him than I ever would. I don't know the guy, right? So, good. So, I think as well, if they knew, but this whole 2-year thing, you can't wipe that out. You can't make that vanish. His mother and sister, knowing he met somebody else, would probably be tickled pink. But the whole 2-year thing and them not knowing, that is going to mar an awful lot. And he did this to himself. So, yes, and you need to do that. You finding your voice in the moment right now, not thinking about it, but do it gently, do it nicely. You have to handle him with kid gloves, or he's like a deer caught in a spotlight, right in their eyes, kind of thing, right? You know, he just freezes, right? And then you're left wondering. So, just appreciate love and trust. Have trust in your relationships. Um, Remain open to whatever's coming to you and accept it with grace, quietly, lovingly. Keywords are beginnings and passion. Well, that's what this whole card is about, is passion. Creativity, that's where you're kind of doing something off on the side. You have a overall, in the good moments, when you feel good and grounded, you have a lot of fulfillment. You have a lot of fulfillment. You have an overflow of emotions, and they're usually quite intense. So, but the answer is yes. He is most definitely, he wouldn't make that up. He's telling you the truth. You know, why he feels that people are going to get involved and try to mess things up. How? He's a single man now. He's a grown man. He's not a teenager. He's not a kid. He just tell people to flip off somewhere if they start buttoning his business. Just that simple. You know, you're welcome, Cora. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. Okay, who do I have? Where's my mail? There we go. I heard another dangle come through. And there is. Wait, Donna, you were next, weren't you? Because I think Donna, you were up next. This one, I think. There it is. Looking to say, oh, you do have a question. I have an exam tomorrow for a really good job. Will I pass it and get the job? Okay, you up front and center here, Donna. There you are. Okay, wonderful. Let's see. Well, now, wow. Heaven's sakes, an exam that could lead to a new job. Donna has to do an exam tomorrow. It's for a new job. Is she going to pass it? And is she going to get the job that she's writing for? This is for Donna Spanier. Okay. And then there's somebody named Bree. Bree, you're after Donna. You're after Donna, so don't go too far if you hear me. Please hear me. And if you're lagging, and I'm going to let you know, and so will Lashae, then we're going to get you to leave the chat and come back in again to get on board at the same time with us. Oh, there you are. Wonderful. Wonderful. Don't you go too far. You're up next right after Donna here. Wonderful. This is for Donna. She has to write an exam come tomorrow. She's wanting to know, is she going to pass it? And if she does, is she going to be awarded that job? We're going to cut right here. Right here. Nice, clean cut. Again, don't do this to me tonight. What was the next one? If I had to say anything, and please don't be influenced by this, Donna. You still go in with a positive attitude tomorrow. Write the exam to the best of your ability. But just judging by the card's all about feeling restrictions. The card is a swords. It is another 8 again. It does not feel good. It does not feel good. I can tell you that right off. Right now, right off the get-go. It just doesn't. Oh, my goodness sakes. Oh, gosh. You go for so many job interviews. I would just love to say, you're going to get it. And you actually get it. You know? So, but this one's not looking really good. I'm going to give you the generic side of the card, and you can play with that yourself. This 8 means change, and this 8 lets you in on the brink of that change. Because you will realize that you're being restricted by your own circumstances. This could be at work, could be a project. The card often shows sometimes that a relationship is on lockdown. I don't believe that applies to you. Sometimes the card shows you, Donna, as being bound by way too much responsibility, which puts in place restrictions without even trying. Get practical and see that you are in control of your own future, regardless of what others might think, and you can free yourself by being less tolerant to the demands of others. Keywords are separation and fear, burdens, lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility. Let's pull Lilith in. Let's pull Lilith in, Donna. All right. Okay, here we go, Donna. Donna's writing, and we're still within the parameters of Donna's one-card reading, and she's writing an exam tomorrow. Is she going to pass the exam? That will start right there. Is she going to pass the exam? This is for a new job. Donna's writing the exam tomorrow for this new job. Is she going to pass this exam? Lilith. Uh-oh. She's not going to pass? Is that right? Oh my goodness. So that means she's not going to get the job. Is this correct? Yeah. All right. Thank you, Lilith. I don't know what to tell you, Donna. Lilith says no. And it's not the best card to get. A card about restrictions and whatnot. I am so sorry. You're probably pretty good at this by now. You know, the thing is it really? Okay. The thing is you never give up, which is really highly encouraging. Nudge, nudge to the universe. Give it a reminder. Donna Spanier never gives up. So, all right, Muscali, princess. That's right. You always keep up positive. That's correct. So, okay. Where am I? There we go. Okay. Where's my, there we go. Okay. Get rid of that one. That one's done. Come on. And then pick this one up. Come on. All right, Miss Scully. Thank you very much for your beautiful donation. $10. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. She's asking, is my daughter okay where she's currently at? She's with her grandmother in California till November 17th. Our maybe you meant our. You've got our next court date. Is there anything going on that I don't know where she is currently living at? And in November, will my daughter be returning home to me after court? All right, let's get the shuffle up. Let's get the shuffle up. There we go. Okay, here we go. Is Miss Scally's daughter okay? She's been living in California with her grandmother, and she's there till November 17th, until the next court date. Is she going to end up coming back home with her? Is she going to be going back home with her? Is there anything going on there that she doesn't know about? You wouldn't be asking that unless something didn't happen, or you've got a gut feeling, intuition's telling you something's not right. Or you wouldn't be asking this question. What a question to ask when you think about it, right? You're asking for a reason. Is there anything going on there that I don't know about? Obviously, your daughter is not acting herself as you know her. There's some differences coming through. So, come on now. Let me do another run through and then cut, and we'll take the cut. All right. Miss Scally's daughter is in California, staying with her grandmother. And Miss Callie is asking, is there something going on there? Is there something going on where she's staying? And will she get to come home with her mother after November 17th, court date? I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to cut right here. Oh my. Put your mind at rest, okay? Let yourself feel ease because you got a gorgeous card. It's positive all the way. You got the card of destiny. You have the card of destiny. This is beautiful. This is one of these wow cards. Because again, a whole lot of things can come across with the destiny card. A whole lot. Oh my, I need a mouthful of tea. Oh, beauty. Wonderful. Miss Skelly, you don't need to thank me. I'm a tool, just like Lilith is a tool, just like my selenite is a tool. I'm a tool for spirit. I'm just a mediator. That's all it is. It just all comes through me. Everything, the cards, all of it, universe. So this is fantastic. This is just beautiful. Incredible. No write-off before I even go to the generic side. No write-off that no matter what is going on in your life, I heard the term 6 months from now, whatever that means, for the next 6 months, when things start to happen, good or ugly, remember this is destiny at play. Destiny's having a heavy lead in your life right now and will, I guess, for the next 6 months at the most. Things could calm down before that, good and ugly, right? Just know that some things are predestined and some things you have to walk through, whether you like it or not. But it makes it easier if you say, well, this is all part of destiny. So that kind of relinquishes responsibility. You're just going to go through the motions. Never hesitate to use your own intuition as well with this going on. So let me get out the generic side of this card. And I don't know how this rock ended up on my laptop here. It's one of my rocks. And it usually sits over there. And here it is sitting on the corner of my laptop. Very strange. I don't remember picking it up and putting it there. There's the strange thing. Okay, we want destiny. Destiny. What a fantastic card. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All aspects of your life are boosted with the wheel as you move forward and you allow fate to take you into your destined life direction. I just told you that, but the book says it better. I can put it in better words. The card also shows you will be feeling generally optimistic and able to make the most of your luck, turning unexpected opportunities into some great decisions that are going to change everything for the better. Another meaning of the card is clairvoyance. So your intuition is heightened, and you're growing more and developing more spiritually than you ever have before or ever will. The advice. This wheel is not so much a doing, quote unquote, card, as it is a, quote, receiving card, unquote. So enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that comes to you now. All you have to do for the advice, Miss Scully, you just need to go with the flow. You just need to ride along and go with the flow. And your keywords are fate and luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, clairvoyance. You see if I just see anything else here. I don't know. Whatever you feel that there's something going on at the grandmother's, if it's unfavorable and it gets back to you, and if it's a little disturbing and that gets back to you, Because the Wheel of Fortune is shown up in your reading, that's the universe coming down, giving you a little bit of wherewithal, a little more staying power. Not so much ammunition or anything, but standing your ground, because this is all part of destiny. It doesn't matter. Bear with me. I'm going to ask her if your daughter's coming home with you. We're going to ask Lilith. That's a Lilith question. All right, Lilith, within the parameters still of one card reading for Miss Scully Princess. Is her daughter going to be returning home with her after November 17th, I think it was, anytime after? Will Miss Scully's daughter be going back home with her? Will Miss Scully's daughter be going back home with her? Oh, this is unsettled. There's a maybe and there's a no. There's the no, and then it switched to, there it goes again, maybe. Well, that doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it's bad, and you know what? Here's the thing with tarot, it's just like everyday life. We can set our vision on something or focus on something and stay that way, and all of a sudden, partway through, quarter way through, halfway through, going through something out of left field comes in and changes everything that could possibly happen here for you, so that she does come back home. So you can hope for that. You can ask. You can ask the universe for this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, make your plans. Get your head into the zone where it needs to be. Try to manifest what it is. It wouldn't even hurt you to maybe Google manifestation, how to manifest. It might give you some bright ideas to get you even closer. More than I could tell you in this video, which I'm not going, because I could go on forever about manifestation. But Google it. Even if you feel you know it already, Google it anyway. You might pick up a couple of things that could really help propel you to where it is you want to go, where you want to end up. So, but things can change. But right now in this moment, if there isn't any changes, if it's pretty straightforward, there's going to be court. And then after that, she just doesn't return with you. That's where we're at right now. But this is kind of a highly volatile situation dealing with the law and whatnot. So anything can happen. Anything can happen to change everything. So there you go, Miss Scully. Thank you very much. That was very interesting. It was a pleasure pulling that card for you. Everything's on your side, especially right now. It's all working in your favor. Believe it or not, it is. And it doesn't matter if there's something going on at the grandmother's or not. You know, teenagers can, they can always blow things out of, proportion, the way they're behaving, what's going on. You're her mother no matter what's going on. There's the bottom line. You are her mother no matter what is going on. Nothing's ever going to change that. So take some peace in that and in knowing that. So there we go. Okay, so we're good for the moment here. I'm going to have a tea and a cigarette. No, and my hair is not what I wanted, not even close. My nails, when I first went in to get my nails done, I said to the woman, well, she's a girl, and I said to her, because Coco's spa is very happening, and they're expensive. And I looked at her hands, and she had one hand painted up beautifully, the other one was naked. And she had the long nails, but they were the dagger kinds. They come right straight to a sharp point. And as I was sitting down across from her, I said, no offense, your nails look beautiful, but I can't handle nails that have daggers in them. I said, so I want a nice oval shaped nail with some length. And what happened was, I thought they were fine because you can't see really what they're doing. But then I got home, and I'm on the way home and driving. I'm like, these are like a hair off from being pure daggers. So as soon as I come in the house, well, almost as soon as I come in, I got settled. I grabbed nail file and I started squaring off the ends to take the daggers off. So, and I'm only going to look at this blaring white for so long, and I'm going to paint them. I've got gel paint, nail polish here, so. And my hair, what a mess. I didn't get to have my regular stylist. Long story about that. So they had to bring in another stylist, a young girl, a real sweetheart, very nice. And I told her, she said, so what is it that you, and not only that, she was told that my regular stylist, Alicia keeps everybody's names in a book, and the recipe for their hair color and stuff like that is right there. She keeps a log on everybody and how. So all this new one had to do was go to Alicia and say, can I see Natalie's thing here so I know how to mix the colors that you normally put in? And I thought maybe she had done that she was smart enough. And I told her, I said, I want an inverted bob, but I don't want it up to my earlobes. That does not become me. It makes me look like an old lady. I want to keep my length, and I want it to come from the back with the inverted bob, it catching and grabbing and going under, and bring it to the front and bring it to 2 points. She screwed my hair color up. She didn't follow, the formula for me. She didn't ask the other girl at all, and the girl was there. She could have gone over and asked her. She's taking the foils out, and she's saying, so you really like the really warm colors? And I said, well, she said, you really like the blonde? I went, and something in my gut, and I went, like I said to you earlier, I said to her, like I said to you earlier, you know how you've got a banana, and you peel the banana, the outside of the banana is a real harsh, yucky yellow, and you peel the banana open, and you look at the meat of the banana, it's that color, but down by a shade. But there are several other colors to give very subtle highlights and lowlights, and I told her all this. She gets me in the shampoo chair. Shouldn't take any longer, 6-7 minutes tops. I was in that chair over half an hour, and she wasn't saying a word. She was coming, oh, I gotta go get something, put it in your hair. I seen the dish when it come out. She had more hair dye. And she started brushing it through or combing or pulling it through. And she'd go, okay, I'm just going to be a few minutes. I'll be back. And she'd come back 15 minutes later, come right to my head and started scratching where she had put that to see if it took, you see. She was trying to fix my hair. She screwed it up and she knew it, especially the color. The color, not only that, it's ironic. There are little hints of strawberry blonde. And the reason I started going to Coco's in the first place was because I always did my own hair for 40 years. I done my own hair. And my hair came out beautiful. Use the same product all the time. Use it this one time, something happened. I don't know what. My hair went strawberry blonde, and I was flipping right out. Got into Coco's, and Alicia, my stylist, said we can't dye over that, but we can do foils. That will work. And she said, you're right. It doesn't suit you at all. I said, oh my God, just get rid of it. And I said and told her the color I used to use, and I told her, I said it was 3 different colors in one bottle. So there you got the mixture, and it. So I said to this one, yesterday, she said, so you really like the blonde? Yeah, I said, well, yes, I like blonde, but not blatant blonde, not startling blonde, and especially not a flat color blonde where every hair is the exact same color. I said, because that's not natural. It's just not. I said, and Alicia does it. She's got 3 different colors, whatever, in the coloring. So all that, and I closed my eyes when she was cutting my hair. I had my eyes closed. And there were times she had me away from the mirror and back to the mirror. She was supposed to give me height, and I don't. When Alicia gave me heights, even if my hair got dirty, I still had my height. I still had this. And she cut 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 and she seemed to cut. And I've even tried blow drying it in, after shampooing it this morning. No. Even put the curling iron in. Nope, still falls flat. She didn't get my height out. I told her that was important to me. To have my height is important. I said it makes me feel better. Not do me up to my earlobes. I want it my length. And I said, I literally want, when you cut my hair, a hair off of the top of my shoulders. That's where I want. Just a space where it's not touching my shoulders. And then bring it to a point. I made the hand motions and everything. The only long part is right here. And it may not look it, but it is super. Well, okay, you can see this side here. I'll lift. So there's hardly any hair left to cut. You know, and it goes to my earlobes. And I told her I don't want it anywhere near my earlobes because it's not becoming. Makes me look, you know, a little bit of length goes a long way. So I'm very upset. I'm very upset about it. I'm bothered by it. I'm pissed off about it. You know, I go to hairdresser, you know, once or twice a year. Just in the last 2 to 3 years, I've been doing this. And now I just got reminded yesterday after going through all this. I'm reminded why I cut my own hair for 40 years. A memory came. I said, that's right. I used to say that. I won't go near a beauty salon. I won't go near hairdressers. They're scissor happy. And you tell them to take off an inch, they take 6. I said every goddamn time, so I'll do my own hair. I learned to cut my own hair. I learned to perm my own hair, body waves, color. And everybody used to say, why you have such nice hair? Well, I take care of it. And I had a lot of it. Now my hair's thinning out. So, but just a crazy thing. And then we had an overwhelming thunder and lightning storm all the way home from the city into Chance Harbor. It was horrible. It was frightening. So, well, there's just dead air there, Lashae. I take it not, eh? Again, nobody's reading the title of the stream. They just see tarot. Boom, and they come. They see people asking questions. They didn't look at the title. Sorry, people. Too much energy goes into this to just give it away every day. I'm not doing that. I don't do that. So, that's the way it goes. And I'm only in here for a bit. If it gets too slow, I'll do like every other time. We'll just call her a night, you might say. I'm almost tempted to call Coco's back again and tell them I want an appointment with Alicia. I want an appointment with her, and I want her to do my hair the way she normally colors it. I was out in the sun today, and I got a picture of me and Bear selfie, and my hair looks brilliant, brilliant. It doesn't complement. It's a glaring color, and it's fucking flat. There's no highlights. There's no lowlights. I suppose I probably shouldn't have got my hair done at all because the color that I want, that I'm growing naturally, is the color that Alicia gives me. So I just like the texture, the lift of getting a color anyway, even though it's the same as my real hair color. So, but I'm thinking on going back and telling Alicia and asking, well, I'll ask her over the phone. Can you fix that? And how long do I have to wait? So, you know, number 3 is the number of the evening. So, wait a minute here. WH. I never heard her come in and she didn't show up on my email. There it is. Well, for heaven's sakes, I didn't even hear that coming in. I am sorry. I'm sorry, WH. Oh my God. I didn't pay any attention. I am sorry. All right, where are you? Winter Hurdle? Are you here? Winter's Hurdle, are you here? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear you're going through something like that. Winter hurdle. Here we go, lagging again. Winter hurdle. She must be lagging. Winter hurdle, when you get this, when you hear this, leave the chat and come back in so that you're on the same time frame as we are. Okay? I think you're lagging, you're not hearing me until much later, kind of a thing. So, but I'm ready to do your reading. Lara, there you are. All right. Okay. Okay, Lara. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So Winter Hurdle is here. She's asking if one moment, if LM feels any sense of remorse, or is he happy that he caused such turmoil in my life? Will he ever admit to it and apologize for it? Will he ever admit to it and apologize for it? Is he feeling any sense of remorse at all? This is LM. Is he feeling any remorse at all? And will he get to a point where he apologizes for causing this turmoil? Bear with me just a moment. Oh, it's awful what people do to other people. It really is. It's horrible. Sometimes the world's not a very pretty place. She's lagging. I know she's here. She's lagging. Oh my God. Give me a damn timestamp here. She's going to need it. 125, I'll say. Okay. What is she here? Okay, Lara. Timestamp for. Oh my God. Timestamp for reading is at. I just say. Don't do this to me. Come on now. I said, yeah, 126. 125 is at 125. 1 hour and 25 minutes. There we go. And she needs to be told. I'm not going to tell her. Somebody else can tell her to leave the chat and come back in, but okay. Does LM have any remorse for the chaos that he caused in Lara's life? Will he realize his mistakes and what he's done, and will he apologize for it? So that's what we're hoping for, that he will realize what he's done and will apologize for it. Sincerely, though. Not because what you want to hear, but sincerely apologize. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to cut right here, Lara. Oh. Well, you're certainly sensitive to what the LM has been doing, correct? For sure. And you got the Queen of Cups sensitivity. She's representing you. This is you. All right? Queen of Cups and sensitivity. This is you, my dear. All right? Let's see what we're going to get out of this. This is interesting that that card came up for you. It really is. Truly interesting. Okay. Thank you, Lashae. This queen is the Queen of Hearts. She's very sensitive. This is you. And, okay, I'll wait a minute. Tell her, Lashae, tell her to let us know when she's back, and I'll start reading the card. Just tell her, just say, let us know you're back. Thank you, Lashae. Oh, you're caught up? Beautiful. So the card that I pulled for you was this, the Queen of Cups. The Queen is a Queen of Hearts. Like I say, this card represents you. Very sensitive and compassionate woman. And you're very gentle towards your friends, and you're openly loving towards your family and partner. When she shows up, she's offering loyalty, which is what you do for other people that you love. You give loyalty, inspiration. You're very supportive of the people that you love. Creativity. So your objects will, your projects are going to thrive. If you have anything on the go right now, it's going to grow and thrive. If the card is truly resonating for you, the Queen is showing you that now is the time to focus on relationships, children, and sharing with friends. If you're single, she may be predicting that you're emotionally ready for love. Advice: tune into your nurturing side. In decision making, your emotional intelligence is your best guide. This is a card of love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. Now, maybe you're lagging a bit now, Lashae, because she's already told me. She said, I am caught up. So, Lashae, I'm going to get a straight answer from Lilith for you. Or not Lashae, sorry. Lara. Okay. All right, here we go. Still within the one card parameter reading of Lara here. And she's asking if LM has any remorse at all for the chaos he caused in her life. And will the day come? Well, he will apologize for what had happened. Is he going to eventually apologize to Lara here for what has happened? She's pretty certain. Real nice feel to this swing. Yes, yes, yes. Look at her go. There she goes. There you go, Lara. He is. He's going to come to you and apologize. He's going to come to his senses. So, this is beautiful. I hope you're happy with that. You should be. You should be quite happy with it. That's beautiful. There's no messing around here. There's no second guessing or question. It's a flat out yes, he's going to come back and he's going to realize he does owe you an apology and he'll follow through with it. I truly believe that. So, we've got a windy night. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, PayPal. For crying out loud. Wonderful. Kind of slow for a Wednesday night. I don't know. A lot of times on Wednesdays we get a little on the busy side, so you're welcome, Lara. Well, he's going to have a big apology. He's going to have to suck up to you big time to make up for it. But the Lilith was very, very happy about the whole thing. Very, very happy. And she didn't sway in any way, shape, or form. It was straight, and the swing felt really, really good. It really did. So, where's that coming out of? It's coming out of the west. That wind, blustery. It's from the south, and what friggin' screen will get blown right off, right on my head, and it's happened before. So, dun 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 dun. Boys, to boys, a lot of people are complaining about the new Facebook, which is horrible. Horrible, horrible. It's going to take us all some time to get used to it. Yeah, we've got a slow night tonight. It seems we're either slow or we're bustling, and we can barely keep up. We get crazy, crazy busy. So, and probably not tomorrow, which is Thursday, but probably Friday, I'm going to start the monthly readings for the month of September. Where the hell did August go? My God, it went by fast. Amazingly quick. I feel like we're still in the middle of August, and we're not. We're coming up very, very shortly. So, and it's hurricane season. In this part of Canada, the Atlantic Canadian section here, we're supposed to get quite a lot of knocking around from these hurricanes, because our waters up here in the Bay of Fundy even have warmed, because we had such an excruciatingly hot summer. July and August, crazy, crazy weather. Just hot and dry, not enough rain, the whole bit. So, but they say, yeah, we're gonna suffer for it through hurricane season, which is, well, so it started in June, so right up to Christmas almost. Looks like we're going to be going down early. I'm not going to sit and talk to myself all night. I'm not going to do that. Oh my goodness. Lashae, you want a reading? This is terrible. I think you are all lagging, every one of you. I'm going to do a little bit of a hold on to your seats. We're coming right back. Hold on to your seats. I'm doing a little rebound here. Gotta feed the chillins. I think it's going to be a really super short night tonight, anyways, Lashae. Really short. Good. What's your question? What is your question? This question is going to be for Lashae. God, we started out all right. Now we're down to 5 people again. Don't blame them. I sit and stare at a screen. Nothing going on. A couple of really nice cards came up for people, though. That's encouraging. I really hate to cut this short, but if there's no questions, there's no questions. So, look at my eyes. Something. Okay, Lashae. Will I have a safe trip to and from North Carolina to see my mom's sister Linda? Oh, yes, that trip. Yes, your mother's sister. She has Alzheimer's, but you've always been her favorite. So, oh, felt like something bit my neck. Is Lashae's trip to North Carolina is going to be a good trip for her? Safe and sound. Safe and sound. Is Lashae's trip to North Carolina to see her mother's sister going to be a safe and sound and enjoyable trip for Lashae? Oh, look at the bottom card. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gotta love those wonderful cards. That's for sure. Are you taking that trip alone, Lashae? Or are the boys going with you? Wish my boys were small again. I really do. Okay, one more roll through here, and then we'll cut the deck. Oh, that's nice. It'll be a nice family trip for you then. That's good. You'll be at more peace if you have the kids with you, right? If they weren't with you, you'd be worried the whole time. You really would. So it's best that they go with you. I'm glad to hear they're going with you. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Is Lashae and her boys going to be having a nice, safe, good trip to North Carolina to see Lashae's mother's sister? Page of Pentacles. Opportunity. Opportunity. So, hello, Truth Warrior. How you doing? Nice to see you here tonight. Came in the nick of time. I'm getting ready to throw the towel in. I thought we'd be a little busier tonight, a little steadier, and we're not. It's a slow night. One of the slower nights, actually. But it is what it is. No, I want the page here, please, and thank you, Spirit. Here we go, Lashae. We'll do the generic side of the card. This page is bringing you some good news about finances, work, and education. While the page does not represent this money alone, he does bring you hope that your wish is going to be granted, whatever your wish is. Another meaning of the page is a pending job offer, or if you're trying to sell a property or move, that this is going to happen soon. There's going to be some kind of a shift, some kind of a change here in your everyday life. And make sure you pay attention to all the paperwork that has to do with anything. Doesn't matter. So, the advice, look for offers, Lashae, regarding property and work. There's a good opportunity on the horizon, but be diligent. And I don't even think any of that applies to you, because you're really seriously looking at going off in left field as far as work goes. Money and messages, communication, work, luck, confidence, and a beautiful word at the end, optimism. I'm going to ask Lilith directly for you, Lashae. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Still within the one parameter card for Lashae. She's taking a trip soon, her and the boys, to visit with her mother's sister in North Carolina. And Lashae's asking, is this going to be a good trip? Will this be a fulfilling and optimizing, positive trip for her and the boys to North Carolina to visit her mom's sister? Beautiful. This is beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. That's gorgeous. Because the answer for you is absolutely yes. This is going to be a really nice trip for you guys. A really nice trip for you and the boys. Bear with me, Lashae. I'm going to give you an oracle card here. Kind of, at least it's extending the reading a little bit. Filling up the time. I'm just going to pull one of these just to see if there's any messages here from the mermaids for you. Okay. This is for Lashae. What does Lashae need to be brought to her attention? And I'm going to hold them backwards. I shouldn't be holding them that way. This way. There we go. What's going on for Lashae? What does she need to know about? What does she need to hear about? Is there something that should be brought to her attention or even acknowledged that she's doing? Oh, okay. I'm going to cut the deck right here. And the card coming up for you is Imrama. I-M-R-A-M-M-A. Imrama. Wonder voyage. A wonder voyage. Huh? Crossing deep waters. A pilgrimage. Journey of the soul. And this is card 45. Bear with me. This is interesting. Card 45, right at the back here somewhere. Dum, dum, dum. There it is. All right, I'm going to put the camera back up. I'll just hold the card up for you. Okay. Wow. That sounds like a nice time. So, yes, the hurricanes are running like crazy. Here's the divination for this card for you. There will soon be a great voyage for you. Love it. Where you travel over water to come into a place that your soul has longed to journey to. There will be so much that is wonderful for you to explore and come to know, but you're going to be called upon. You will not stay in these places, for they are not home, but they are places your soul must taste to know more of the experience of life. The Imrama, or the pilgrimage over water, is one that is watched over by the mermaids, one that we all must make during our lifetime. You are now being asked to prepare, to save, plan your travel, purchase your tickets, have your passport ready if these things are needed. You can plan all you like, because the trip will ultimately be taking you. Be ready. This will be a wonderful voyage, and you'll always be glad that you listened and you made your pilgrimage for the soul. The mermaids will help you on your way, and oh, what beauties there shall be. Say yes for now. It's the time to voyage forth and return only when you're in Rama and your soul journey is complete. How fitting is right. Oh my God. You're going on a journey, going on a journey, going on a journey. They say over water, but that's neither here nor there. You're definitely going on a journey. I think it said it like 3 or 4 times. And it's going to be an exceptionally good journey. Like a real true vacation, really. Like you've got your goal, your reason, your motivation, why you're going in the first place. But in between, on the trip there, while there, on the trip back, there'll be some adventures for you and the boys. That's beautiful. Tarot seems to like you, Lashae. Truly, Tarot seems to like you a lot. So, yeah. Tarot seems to respond better to some people than others. Great, you're nervous. Let it be a good nervousness, right? Something good. So, one, two, three, four, five, six. 6 readings in, it's slow. 6 readings in 1 hour and 52 minutes. Oh my God, I'm usually double that by this time. So, hi Latricia, how are you doing? Welcome to the group, Latricia. Sorry, I just got another little dingle. Yeah, somebody else just put in. Oh, okay, Susan. So Susan is saying, as part of our security measures, oh, I'm sorry. That's to do with the payment. That's something else. Okay, Susan is saying, am I going to be moving to where I've been dreaming about next year or even sooner? Or will it be someplace else? Good question. Good question. No, it is. It's saying pending. Every time you do, it says pending and then it goes through. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got your question here. Okay. Let's see. This is for Susan. Is she going to finally take a trip to where she's been dreaming of? I got to bring your question right up in front of me. I get the whole thing and get it right. Oh, gosh. Come on. Susan is asking, am I going to be moving to where I have been dreaming about next year or even sooner? Or will it be someplace else? Will it be someplace else? Am I moving somewhere else, but to the place that I've been dreaming of? Either next year or even sooner. So either in 2021 or this year, 2020, is Susan going to be moving to the place she's been dreaming of? Or is there something else that's coming at her? Something else. Let's see. Okay. Okay, one more time. One more time. 78 cards. You better not give me that damn 8 of swords again. Everything comes in threes, you know. Had it twice already. I just don't get repetitive cards and things like that. I'm not crazy about. Okay, is Susan going to be moving to where the place that she's been dreaming of? Or is there something else in store for her? And if she moves, will it be this year or next year? Whoops. There we go. Trust. I actually pulled 2 cards. Now, this is one I don't mind repeating. So, your very first card is the King of Pentacles. And we're looking at trust is what the issue is here, Susan. All right? Trust. Okay? I'm going to save the second one for last. Where's my book? Beautiful King of Pentacles. This would be your card, male or not, and it's genderless. But when we've got court cards like this, they represent you either way. They represent you either way. Okay, so this king is revealing somebody that's ambitious and trustworthy and protective. And when this person commits to a project or a relationship, they're loyal to it to the very last. They finish what they start. This person can be a powerful business owner or a leader. Maybe. But if it is because you have a hands-on attitude, which is really healthy. And if you're resonating with this card, this person represents generosity and love. So what you gain, you share with the people that are important to you. The advice, protect what is yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Enjoy just the reward of helping other people and what that brings. Always brings good feelings, good inner feelings, feelings like you're doing something in the world that matters, even if it is just one person. You're doing something that matters, and there's that butterfly effect, you know. Keywords are money and protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. That had to be brought to your attention first for some reason. Second card I have for you. Whatever it is you want, wherever you've been dreaming of moving to, don't give up on the dream. Whatever. Don't give up on the dream. The reason being I'm saying this, the second card that I pulled, Destiny. This is the second time tonight it's come up, and I'm thrilled about it. This is thrilling. It truly is thrilling. For you to get this card, you go ahead and you keep dreaming of this beautiful place that you wish to move to. Try to manifest it. You've already got the universe on your side and destiny as well. This is incredible. This is really an incredible, incredible card. You're going to wherever it is you want. But that doesn't mean you just kind of get lazy and kick back and wait for it to happen for you, right? No, start working on it. Start working on it right away. And if it all falls into place, you could make this move before winter sets in, but I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be in 21 in the very early part, like January, February, in about there. It's been in your dreams and visions. There you go. Try to start working on manifesting this coming true. This is the best time for you to try to manifest something that your heart's aching for. The best time, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. All aspects, all right, from the Wheel of Fortune. All aspects of your life are boosted with this wheel as you move forward and you allow fate to take you to your destined life direction. The card also shows you will be feeling generally optimistic and you'll be able to make the most of your luck, turning unexpected opportunities into some really great decisions that are going to change everything for the better. An additional meaning of the card is clairvoyance. So your intuition is heightened at this time, and you're developing more spiritually than ever before. The advice, the wheel is not so much a doing card as it is a receiving card. So enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that comes to you now. And all you have to do is go with the flow. Do what logic dictates to you. The next thing you have to do, and just do it. Follow through. Keywords are fate, luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, clairvoyance. And I'm going to, just because we're so slow tonight, I'm going to pull you a oracle from the mermaids as well, to see if there's any messages there that might make sense as well. Okay, this is for Truth Warrior. This is for Susan. Is there anything that you need to bring forward that Susan could use a heads up on? And that's what I'm thinking too. Is 21. And what I mean by manifestation, you have to start working like it's already a done deal. Start working towards it. All right? That's when you're manifesting. You're working towards it. What's coming up? What does Truth Warrior need direction in? All right. There we go. I'm going to cut right here. Yearning. Longing for someone. Undesired separation and pining. Card number 40. Card number 40. So, let's see here. Yearning. Number 40. Whoops, one little bit too far. 39 and 40. Here we go. All right. Let's see what we have. Yearning for someone who may not even, yearning for someone you may not even have met. Yearning and pining for someone who you love and for the moment are separated from. You may be feeling a great guilt or a great gulf or a distance open up between you and someone you love. This may be a physical distance or a distance due to beliefs and lifestyles, yearning for a connection and a closeness that seems to be evading you at the moment. A longing for the one you love to be by your side. Not being able to bear another day of separation. Making choices that will enable you to be together. Feeling that destiny and fate are entwining your emotions and psyche with those of another soul. And it is inevitable that you are going to be with somebody. You're going to end up with somebody. There's going to be a feeling of, quote unquote, meant to be. So there you go. But until that can be so, there's a feeling of being star-crossed. Circumstances can be changed if both beings are willing. Longing to be with someone even before this lifetime and feeling discontent until it is so. So this is somebody that probably doesn't exist at all in your life right now. But you got some gorgeous cards here tonight. No two ways about it. No two ways. And I do feel you're going to get to move where you wish to move, where you're dreaming of. You're having visions and dreams about. And all these wonderful things because you've got destiny working on your side. You're in the right place at the right time right now. And you're going to be heading in the right direction as well. So, hey nature, how you doing? Oh no, 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 no. No, hair and nails do not look good. They didn't give me what I wanted. I wouldn't care if it did look good. They didn't give me what I wanted. I had to get a stylist that didn't know me because my stylist was a big mess. My stylist does my hair the same time every time I go to see her, which is twice a year. And I always walk out quite happy. And this stylist did everything I asked her not to do. Same with the nail technician. I said I didn't want daggers. And I got home, and I'm coming home, and I'm looking, I'm going, They're a hair off from being pure daggers. So I come home, I got myself settled, got out the nail file, squared the ends off for now. So, you're very welcome, Truth. You're very welcome. You were so lucky to get that Destiny card. That's like winning a lottery. It really is. It's a really good card. It's fantastic. Yeah. Oh, nice. I didn't want it this short. I made it really clear where I wanted the bottom of my hair to be. And I said, no pun intended, but I want my hair to be a hair off my shoulders. I said, I don't want it up under my earlobes because it's unbecoming to me. I don't like the way it looks, and it makes me look 10 years older than I am. In my opinion, makes me look older. I don't like that. Who the fuck wants to look older? You know? So, oh my God, no, I don't like it at all. I really don't. And she colored it wrong, and that should have never happened because my hairstylist keeps a log of every client, and underneath your name are the colors that she mixes for you every time to get that perfect color that you want. All she had to do, and the boss even told me, oh, Alicia's just a stone's throw away. They're within yelling distance. If this new stylist needs to talk to Alicia about your color or your cut, Alicia's right there. And the girl didn't go talk to her at all about anything, and she got my color wrong. And then tried to quietly fix the color while I was in the shampoo chair. Should have been maybe 6 minutes there getting washed, rinsed, conditioned, rinsed, get up and go back to the cutting chair. Half an hour or better. She comes out with another bowl of color. And I'm like, oh my God. So this looks like a flat, bland blonde is what it looks. And I'm not used to that. So I'm thinking I'm going to call my stylist and ask her when I can get in. And if it's possible, if she could give me another color, my color that I want, that I paid so much money for. Oh, they gave me credit before that because they messed up my appointment. Huge. That's why I didn't have my regular stylist. Waited almost 4 weeks for this hair appointment. And normally they call you the day before your appointment to confirm that you're still showing up. The phone didn't ring on Monday. The phone didn't ring and it should have. So I said, well, I'll contact them. I contact them, and I think she's a manager, this one. She said she just got this sinking feeling in the pit of her stomach, and she said, oh my God. Oh my God. She said, Natalie, it wasn't even put in the book. And Alicia is booked solid today. If you want to wait, it would be September 16th now. I said, I've been waiting a month now. I don't want to wait any longer, so I'm going to bring another stylist in for you. You should be okay. Famous last words. Famous last words. It's too much. Standing, I can kind of get away with it under house lighting. I was out in the yard today, and the color from the sun, horrible. Horrible. My coloring is the same that my Alicia does, my stylist, is the same color as my real hair right now. But I like to get the color because it changes the texture, it gives you a lift and whatnot. And she uses several different colors, so you end up with the color very subtle low lights, very subtle highlights, and it all blends beautifully. It looks natural, not like this one flat flipping color. It looks like a cheap hair dye. That's what it looks like. Nobody has one flat color. Nobody. We've all got highlights and lowlights. So, and like I said, I didn't want it up to my earlobes. And I told her, I took my hands and I went to the back of my neck. I said, I want the hair, my length of my hair just above my, just a hair off my shoulders. And I went like this. I said I want it to come like this into a point in the fronts, right? And, well, look at this. A little bit of hair. There was nothing left to cut. She couldn't have went any shorter. The back's even worse. And the only long parts are these 2 pieces in front. And the rest is super, super short. So, I'm not happy. Waited a long time. You're right. You're right. I had to reserve a friend of mine to take me in that day. And that girl, now when my regular stylist does my hair, an hour and a half, she's got it cut, dried, styled, beautiful. This girl, they started at 9:45, 9:45 in the morning, and I did not get out of her chair until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was tired and sore. All the sitting and the holding the head and the moving and I'm just like, oh my God, it's 1 o'clock. Oh my God, why? I knew it was taking long, so yeah. Yeah. My original young hair that I grew up with, I was considered a very dark brunette. And now that I'm older, I thought I'd be salt and pepper, but I'm not. My hair has literally gone this blonde color. With the lockdowns, I haven't had my hair colored or anything since last July, before my birthday last year. And the whole year, and then some have gone by, and I had no roots. There was the big kick. I'm like, how come everybody's got roots, but I don't? The only time you could see my roots is if I went one day without washing my hair. It gets really oily, and then you'd see the darkening here, and then down below all the blonde. But when my hair was clean, there was no roots. It was all one color. So, yeah, there you go. I should have just never minded, I don't know, the whole appointment. And when I went to get my nails done after I had my hair done, was another girl that was doing my nails, not the same one as the last time last year. And I noticed her hand. She had one hand was naked, the nails, and the other hand was nicely painted. Beautiful color. I said, oh my God, I love the color of your nails as I'm sitting down at her table. And I said, the only thing I don't want, like your nail, I don't want the daggers. You see the new nails out? They're sharp, sharp points. They're daggers. I said, I don't like that. It doesn't become me. I just want a nice oval nail with a little bit of length to it. And on the way home, I'm looking at my nails going, they're a hair away from being daggers. Jesus. Oh, I went in there with such positive attitude. I really did. When I went through the door and I finally got there, there was 4 or 5 of them all standing around, all staff, and I went, I'm here, Natalie's here, and they all go, yay, and they start clapping their hands, so it started out really good, and then I went downhill. What the hell are you going to do? But I came home, I took the file, and I'm still going to file them down a bit, but I squared them off on the ends, see? Squared them all off on the ends so that there's no daggers. So, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I said to the girl, certainly. I said to the girl, I can't have daggers. One thing, I really don't like the way they look on me. They wouldn't look good. And I'm really rough with my hands. I'm hard on my hands. I said, I wash my dishes by hand. I don't have a dishwasher. And I cannot wear rubber gloves. I never do. If I'm wringing out a mop, it's bare hands. You know what I'm saying? I never put on rubber gloves for anything. And I said, so they got to be able to take a beating. They've got to last a little while, so I'm waiting to calm down because I don't want to badmouth anybody, but I want to ask, I'm going to see if I can get Alicia on the phone, if they'll let her come to the phone or call me back. And I'm going to just ask her to keep it between us, and to not tell the other stylists. But this color outside, the other color when Alicia does it, it enhances, the sun enhances it. It looks very pretty. I stepped out there today and it was like, I felt like an old hoe. They just took a bottle of bleach and poured it on her head and it's all flat one color. Oh, you woman, your hair is your crowning glory. You know, if you're somebody like me, not everybody gets that, but if you're somebody like me, almost every single day, I give myself breaks, but almost every single day I get up, I get myself together, I shampoo and shower and all that, blow dry my hair, do my hair, put my makeup on, whether I'm going anywhere or not. So I'm somebody that puts on a little touch of makeup every day, tries to look presentable and together. That's all I try to do. And I can't do that if I've got a head of hair that doesn't suit me outside. It washed me right out. It washed me right out. My coloring looked really bad. I'm furious now. The more I think about it, and the more time goes by, the more angry I'm getting. So, you know, thank you. I need it. I need the vibes. Yeah. I don't stay brunette because I'm getting older. It's too harsh. So, and all the women on my mother's side of the family, they don't go typical gray. They go a platinum white. You wouldn't believe it. It's beautiful. So I'm headed there. I know that. Now I heard a dingle. Let me check this out. Yep, somebody's got a question. Yay. Latricia Coombs. Latricia. Latricia Coombs. Where are you, my dear? Latricia Coombs. There you go. What's your question, Latricia? What is your question? What color do you dye your hair, Lashae? Or my hair slowly turning that platinum white color slowly. Um, I wouldn't go to something stark because it would cost me too much money to keep the brown in because your grays would show after a week. I'd be back every week, get my hair colored. So I'm just kind of like helping it along, going with natural color. What areas of my life will be successful? All right. What areas in Latricia's life will be successful? You bring us a card that's going to cover some things, give her an idea which way to go, what to do, and all that kind of thing. So, coffee's a pretty color. Yes. Yes. No, I didn't go this color until, was it 4 years ago? I think. Maybe longer. Always did my own. Always used the same product, and one day the product went bad on me. And that's what set me off to Coco's at the spa to get them to fix my hair. And I've been going once. I should go every 6 months at least, but it depends. Money's tight. You know, me going here on Tuesday and getting hair and nails was a huge ass luxury. Big time. And they gave me some discounts because they had messed up the whole appointment to start with. And I was sitting there waiting a whole month. I wasn't even on the list. But there was the conversation on Facebook with them. Everything was in black and white, and they knew I wasn't making anything up. So, yes. You just Google all that stuff. That's all you'd have to do. Okay. Latricia's question one more time. What areas of my life am I going to be successful at? Yeah, well, yesterday, I did my own hair for over 40 years. Cut it, color it, but I was brunette, so I didn't go blonde. So I would put a henna in it, something like this. So cut and I color. I knew how to perm, how to do body waves, the whole bit. And people would say, your hair looks so nice. Who do you do? And I'd say, well, I do it. Oh, you must have been a hairdresser. No, I was never a hairdresser. Never had any interest in being a hairdresser. I don't like going to salons. I won't step foot in one because when I was younger, a young lady, very young, you go in and you'd say, could you just take 2 inches off the bottom and maybe blah, blah, blah. They'd take 6. Every time. Scissor happy. That's the hairdressers. I would end up with these scissor happy hairdressers that once they started cutting didn't know when to stop. And one day I said they went right up the back of my neck. I was like, oh my God. I was crying when I left. And on that day I said, I'm never going back into a beauty salon ever again. I'll learn to do my own hair. So that's what I did. Yeah. And just I learned and then yesterday reminded me why I stayed away for over 40 years from salons. No, that's right. This is for Latricia. What areas of her life is she going to be successful in, please? Bring some direction, some guidance to Latricia. Bring some guidance to Latricia on what areas of her life she's going to be successful in. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's an area or two of your life that you need to cut out of your life, Latricia, so you're making room for the new to come in. That's one area where you start. You got the Ten of Swords. It's all about endings. And a lot of these times, the endings are not devastating or anything like that. The endings are very good because it's leaving room for something good to come in. Something has to end before something good comes in. So, isn't that something? Isn't that something? Two friends, they thought they knew what they wanted. I didn't say anything too much yesterday. I haven't even really put my haircut on Facebook because I didn't want to be bad-mouthing these girls. They're good. She was a sweetheart. It's just that she didn't do what she was supposed to do. Her boss stood right there and told her what she could do. That she can talk to Alicia and get the information she needs about doing my hair, coloring, and the whole bit. Alicia, my stylist, keeps a log. She's got your name, and then she's got like the little recipe for your hair, the different colors and stuff like that. So she didn't do that. She thought she was just going to dye my hair blonde and that was going to be it. That's not what I told her. So I got this flat blonde color and it's not becoming at all. So I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait to get in to see my regular one, but I'm going to be going back eventually. She's going to have to do it. She's going to have to fix it. Give me my color. Okay, Latricia. Oh, excuse me. There. The 10 is the final number card of the swords. It is the summing up and ending. Sometimes that involves some degree of drama. Sometimes it's this ending, whatever it is, can come as a shock or even a relief. As you see the situation or even a relationship for what it is or what it was, whatever this is, it cannot develop and can't grow. And that's one thing you're seeing is there's no growth, there's no development, it's stagnant. However unwanted this card may be, when it arrives in your reading, it does tell you the truth, helps you to see what needs to be released. You're to walk away, you're to let go, You're to focus on your present rather than dwell on the past. Got to throw it in here. You have to remain in the now, N-O-W, as much as possible, as much as you can. Remaining in the now doesn't leave you with feelings of dread of tomorrows to come, or wanting to hide from something because you know it doesn't do that. You stay in the now, you're in the now, and you deal with things as they come into your now. Don't go looking for them ahead of it. You wait till they come into your now and you deal with them in that moment. All right? But there are more than one. There's like 2 things that have to come to an end in your life. There's nothing happening. There's no more growth. You need to let go. Could be an emotional attachment to 1 or 2 of these things. And you're kind of like holding on a little bit too tight when you need to let go. You needed to let it go on its own so that you can go with your own flow. All right? So that you can be the best of whatever you choose that you want to be. That's a big part of this. The keywords for this card are completion, release, drama, transformation. If there's drama, there's going to be a feeling of victimhood as well. But truth, maybe a little shock to go along with it, but truth just the same. But the biggest message I'm getting for you is you need to stay in the now and let everything come into your now. That's the best way to you stay grounded, the best place for you to be. So, yes, it is. It is. It's clearing out some toxic or stale energy. And you just need to let go. And when you do, it'll move along. It'll leave you where you are. Now you're wide open to the good things coming in. You're going to know what they are. Tarot doesn't give us which way to go here. I'm not hearing which way for you to go. Only that you have to remain in the now as much as you can. Not think ahead. Not worry about things that haven't happened yet. Not become hesitant on things that are. Just stay in your now and everything's going to work out really well for you, Latricia. So, great card. And by letting these things go, they're old, they're worn out, they're beyond being familiar. Things that have become a part of you, a part of your life. It's time for you to just open your paws up and let them go. Good. Good, Latricia. That's wonderful. Really, really wonderful. And it's not going to be very hard for you either, Latricia, to stay in your own now and you let things come to you. You don't go after things. You don't chase things down. You know what I'm saying? Causing a lot of stress, exertion, mentally, physically, emotionally. You don't need to do any of that. You stay in your now, keep your head down, your business to yourself, and things will start coming into you. That's when you get ahead. That's when you start going, something's caught my interest. There's something I might be truly interested in. So once the flow is started in that direction, then you can follow through with it. Okay? And it'll come to you what you're meant to do, where you're going to be happiest. So, but you got to let these things go first. I'm going to pull, just because we're so slow tonight, I don't mind doing this. I'm going to pull you Oracle of the Mermaids, just to see if there's any other messages that need to come up for you here. Just one moment. Oracle of the Mermaids. What's going on for Latricia? Have you got any messages for her? You're welcome. Yes, June. Pipkin, how are you? Pipkin? Yes. Yes. I think we've got about an hour left here. Let me see. Oh, half an hour. I got a half an hour. I still can do you. I can still take your question, June. All right. This is for Latricia. Is there anything that she really needs to know about? Please and thank you, Spirit. Tarot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. I'm going to cut the deck right here, Latricia, and see what's come up for you. And hopefully this resonates with you as well. All right. The card that I've chosen that has come up for you. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to give. What a great card. It fits again. This is wonderful, Latricia. Let me get out the book. There it is. It is card number 3. Wowzers. I love this for you. Card number 3. There's number 2. There's number 3. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Latricia. An offer of a free service could be yours. A gift of love, a gift of time, friendship, a gift of healing, or simply joyful inclusion in a group who is loving and warm and caring could soon be offered to you, Latricia. Love and good fortune seem to be coming your way, and more easily than it may have ever come to you before. You have effectively manifested your desires, but instead of joyful acceptance, you're greeting them with some suspicion. Someone loves you deeply and wishes to offer you gifts of their love, or a relative has made a move to help you. At this time, the universe is coming to you with abundance. It is up to you now to be open to receive. Receptivity is a quality of water. Be like the water now. Allow the good of the universe that the creator of the world is sending you to come to you now. Allow your cup to be filled again and for your pool to be full. You deserve this, Latricia. You're free to receive, and there's no hooks involved. There you go. This too fit you very, very, very well. This is beautiful for you. What a great reading. You've had a really, really great reading, especially that one. I've been saying to you for 5-10 minutes, you got to remain in the now, and that basically backed me right up, everything I was saying. The things to come to you, things coming in to you to receive and accept. So, okay. That was a good reading. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? There we go. That must be yours, June. Just one moment. Okay, June, what is your question? And thank you for your $12, I think, donation. $12.64, I guess. That's funny. You're welcome, Latricia. Go ahead, June Pipkin. Oh, wow, Latricia, that's wonderful. That's fantastic. It really is. You're very welcome. Oh, wonderful, Latricia. That's beautiful. So easy, though. Human nature may want to pop you out of the now once in a while, and you're looking ahead. Try to pull yourself back in when that happens. And say, no, I'm only dealing with the now, where I'm at right now, what I'm doing right now. It's when you get busy that things are going to start to happen, because you'll be focused in. Next thing you know, you've got some things coming in. You're like, whoa, I didn't even see that coming. That's going to happen. Just a general, June? All right. No problem. This is for June Pipkin, and she just wants a general card. Anything that she needs to know about that's coming her way, that's about to happen. Does she need an answer to a question? Could we bring that? Anything like that. What's coming her way? Love to have something nice come up for her. That would be beautiful. Oh, and everybody, the nature spirit. She just started her own YouTube channel as well. And she does tarot readings. Hers are a little different than here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Here, you make your donation. You ask a specific question. When you go into natures, you don't ask questions. You don't get to ask a question. She pulls 3 cards for you. And it's usually card number 1, card number 8, and 11. And whatever she reads to you should hit home for you, whatever it concerns. So if you go to Nature Spirit, and it's all free. Right now, anyways, for now, it's free. So you guys can check her out. So you basically just say, I'd like to have a card. She'll see your name. You do get to pick out of her decks. She's got a lot of decks. She does allow you to pick whatever deck you want to be read from. So that's nice too. So this is for June. Give us a nice general card, please. For June, whatever she needs to know, bring this to her attention. Now, please, and thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I will. I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to cut right here. The King of Pentacles. Trust. With this card, it's all about trust. That's the second time tonight that card's shown up. That bugs me when I get repetitive cards. 78 cards. You know? How the hell does the same cards keep coming up? It's beyond me. It's beyond me. All right. Okay. Here we go. What on earth got chasing after you that you ran like that across the room? It's 10:30 at night, my dear. It's not time to get wound up. Okay. This king is revealing. Sometimes it's representative of you, female or male. It can be genderless. Or this is someone you actually know. But this is a man who's very ambitious and trustworthy and protective. And when he comes into a project or a relationship, this man is loyal to the very last, June. He can be a powerful business owner or a leader. He has a real strong hands-on attitude, which is beautiful. It brings a lot of gorgeous balance into one's life. If you're personally resonating with this card, then he's representing generosity and love, so that what you gain, you share with the people who are most important to you. The advice, you're to protect what is yours by all means while helping those others on their way up the ladder. Enjoy the rewards that success brings. Your keywords are money, protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. You have no reason to fear anything, June. Everything that's going on in your life is front and center for you right now. There's no surprises. There's no unexpectations. And you're one to reach down and help other people when they're climbing the ladder. And the universe sits up and takes notice of these actions. Have your generous heart, your consideration for others, this sort of a thing. So there you go, June. King of Pentacles. But how that resonates with you as yourself or with somebody else that's in your life. It shows overall that you have a very generous spirit. You have good love. And you do help other people out. Those that matter to you the most. money, protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. Beautiful card. It's just good all the way around. There's no room for any dark shadows in this card whatsoever. This is good all the way around for you. All right? You're feeling content? Isn't that beautiful? I love hearing that. I love to hear that so much. But hold on. Like, we're slow tonight. I don't mind pulling extra. I'm going to pull Mermaid of the Oracles. Oracle of the Mermaids. Sorry for you. This is for June, Pipkin. If there's any message, mermaids, that you feel that she needs to know about, hear about, please bring this forward right now, front and center for her. Cards are big. They get a little awkward once in a while. There we go. And through. You're welcome. You're more than welcome, my dear. More than welcome. Give them a couple good shuffles here, good runs through. Okay. One more. One more. Bring whatever needs to be brought. Inform, lead for June. Please and thank you. This is the last. And now I'm going to cut. I am going to cut. There we go. There we go. Oh my. Well, this is fun. Beautiful card. First time I pulled this one. Telepathy. Nonverbal communication. Energetic pulses. And mind reading. Look at the gorgeous artistry on this card. This is a beauty. Oh, is that right, June? I don't remember. Oh my goodness. But this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. So we got telepathy. It is card number 30. Let's see what the rest of the message is for this card. 30, please. 34, 33, 32, 31, and 30. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go, June. If you receive this card, you may be one of the people who feel lost when it comes to words. Or you're less open to have conversations as they never seem to express what it is that you feel so deeply. You would prefer to let your energy shine through and speak for you. Many people are labeled with medical terminology if they are silent, when in fact they are constantly communicating just in ways that are advanced, subtle, yet ancient. They are open, energied, and communicate effectively and are in a harmonious attunement with animals, with plants, crystals, and song, more so than with conversation. And the jousting competitive turn, much of that can take place. You may also find yourself connecting telepathically with memories stored in crystals, memories stored in trees and sacred sites. You too can connect with your telepathy and and true wisdom by connecting with those sacred places and spaces and crystals and trees, huge bodies of water like the Pacific, and brimming with energies and memories. You are the one who can read them, one who can speak the language of energy. So there you go. Telepathy. Pretty cool stuff. Thank you, June. Thank you. So, we're coming along. We're coming along. It's not going to be that much longer. Because 3 hours is my limit. I don't give any more than that. 15 minutes left to go. We'll let her run until the 15. There we go. See? Oh my God. Oh my goodness sakes. Who do we have here now? Oh no, it's not. Okay, no, it's something, it's a thing from Microsoft. Okay, there we go. That's wonderful to hear. Yeah, we're coming up. Another 15 minutes. It's 2:45. 15 minutes. And then we're going to pack her up for the night. I've got to make another trip to town tomorrow for food and groceries. A few anyway. A few groceries. Till I run out of money. But I get to go with my oldest son. He's coming in the morning. And out of all the people that I have take me where I need to go, and I don't do it for free. Believe you me, I wouldn't have anybody do it for free. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. I'm so relaxed with it. It's so nice to spend about, a few hours with him. It's awesome. I love taking him grocery shopping. He sees things I don't, and he'll do the comparison. Okay, so for $12.99, you get this many grams. For $4 less, you get this many grams, so he can tell you which is the better buy for your money. He does this all the time. He picks out some really good vegetables and stuff like that, fresh stuff. Thank you, nature. You're welcome, June. You're very welcome. Oh my goodness, is that right, Truth? Oh my goodness. 32. That's a small forest. Just like a small forest, it truly is. There's a great big spider. You go play somewhere else before you get hurt. I don't kill spiders and stuff. I don't do that. Oh my. Ah. If she's growing what I think she's growing, nature, they'd be all males. Girls would be the last thing you'd want. Girls would kill everything within a 5 mile radius from their pollen, their seeds, kind of thing. So nothing grew for me this year. And I'm not alone. I did all that work. Some of you will remember witnessing it. Me digging up weeds, 2 gardens that have been asleep for almost 2 years. And I went and I planted everything and nothing was coming up. And I replanted them all again. Any less soil on them, there wouldn't have been any soil. I did everything. I gave them food, the whole bit. The soil was. It turns out it's the fog. We had so much fog in July. It was constant. Every day it was relentless. Just, no, nothing. I don't get to harvest one thing. Yeah. What is this? Getting things from people I don't really know. So you could saw a mouse going, yeah, mice will, for sure. Oh my God. I have a massive, massive sized aloe vera plant. Bought it at Sobeys grocery store, right at the beginning of the aisle where you stand, impulse buy. It was like 3 inches big, and now it's like this and like this. It's huge, and it's outgrown its pot, and I'm afraid to touch it. I'm afraid to lift it and put it into something because I'm afraid it's going to kill it. We had it for a long, long, long time, and it keeps putting up babies, and the babies, I pull them and I give them away to other people. So, oh, that's funny. That is funny. Yeah, they're really nice to have. I've used a lot for cream. I even have my own facial scrub that I made. And what I did was I took some sand from my beach and I put it on a cooking tray, like a big cookie sheet tray, and I cooked it in the oven at about 250 for several hours to kill bacteria, germs, the whole bit. And I started mixing that in with my aloe vera and a little bit of white moisturizing lotion as well. I used it as a facial scrub. Oh my God. And you could feel it. You could feel the sand. Oh my God, though. The skin felt so smooth afterward. It was unbelievable. And my husband, Eric, at the time, he's like, you need to jar and sell that stuff. You'd probably make a fortune. You're taking beach sand off the Bay of Fundy and you're, oh, come on, he says, kind of thing. But I said, I don't want to do that. Burying seeds, yeah. Yeah. And all the years that we've had this plant, aloe vera, since 2011, maybe 2012. And it bloomed once. It grew a stalk. We were shocked. I looked at the plant one day and went, what the hell? Eric and I looked, I said, oh my God, there's a new stalk and there's a bloom. Couldn't believe it. One long stalk. And this gorgeous orange colored blooms all on the end of this stalk. It's never done it again. It took 6 years. It was 6 years. And he said, maybe every 6 years it blooms. It's hard to say. So I have another name for mine. It's actually somebody's name. Um, Faye Ellen, the healing plant. That's what she's called. Faye Ellen, the healing plant. Yeah, and just make sure that you bake it first so you're killing off bacteria and anything like that. And that way it's clean. It's clean. It was just one stalk that came up. Truth. It was just one stalk and it had orange blossoms and they didn't live all that long. But I could not believe what I was seeing. It was 6 years. We had it before it did that and it hasn't done it since. So, yeah, I guess so. Just the once though. So I don't know what that's all about, but maybe I could Google it and find out, but she does heal. There was a friend of mine, and it was a big common joke from where we grew up. And when she was about 8 or 9 years old, somebody introduced her to an aloe plant at a friend's house, kind of a thing. And they told her all about aloe, how it was healing, the whole bit, how good it was for you. And they said they were going to give her one. So they did. They gave her an aloe plant, aloe vera. The thing is, being so young, she didn't quite understand what they were talking about. She ate it. She ate it. She ate the aloe vera plant. She thought you were supposed to ingest it to make you healthy, to make you feel good. So, um, um, she she passed away a few years ago, and it was real quick. She got sick, boom, she was gone. And I said I have to name this plant Faye Ellen, the healing plant. It's named after her. So, yeah, she ate it. I'm serious, truth. I'm serious. And everybody to this day still laughs about it. Yeah, nature, put some kind of a, add a little small amount of some kind of a white moisturizer, white cream. Otherwise, you've got, it looks ugly with the sand and the aloe vera. It looks ugly just like that. So it's more for, it's for, you know, visual appearance, visual aesthetics, to give it a whiteness of any kind. And then it takes away that crappy color. Because you mix sand with aloe vera, it's not pretty to look at. Once you put the white in, and not a lot, just a little, enough to color, and then you start using that on your face, you feel the sand. And my sand on my beach is very, very, very fine, fine, fine sand, just like you'd see in the tropics. This part of the beach up at this end is all rocky and gritty, but the further down you go on the beach, the more natural, beautiful, beautiful white sand there is. And that's what I use, so. Oh, is that right? Oh my God. Oh my God. I was really disheartened. Um, my garden, all that work I put in, replanting twice, raking, picking weeds, the whole bit. I had to do everything twice, had to do it twice, and it still didn't make any difference. Then I found out other people were having the same friggin' problem. The same problem. So I wasn't alone. I said, then it's the fog. We got a lot of salt that comes in, because that fog comes in over the cove off the Bay of Fundy, and it just deposits, and you've got it rolling through your trees, your plants, the whole bit. And plants don't like salt. So, Neutrogena, yes. All I wanted out of that garden, as far as the vegetables went, was my spinach. Spinach is my favorite. And I love it because it grows so easily. It's easy to grow, and it's so plentiful. And you don't pick, you just cut. And within 4 or 5 days, it's back up again with new leaves on it, ready to be cut again. It's amazing. And I love spinach. I love it, love it. I crave for it. Not the canned stuff or the frozen stuff, the fresh stuff. And I planted 3 rows of spinach. Not a thing. Nothing. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. That's beautiful. But I said if I get stubborn enough, I'm liable to take a couple of my really big planting pots. I could probably get another bag of soil. And I've got all windows on this side. This faces south right here, all these windows. I'm thinking maybe through the winter that I may take and set them up on the table and on another table over there and see if I can't grow something through the winter months. I had tomatoes too. I don't have a single tomato. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I planted lavender as well. Summer savory. Some really good stuff. What a waste of money and a waste of time and energy. Thank you, Lashae. Thank you, Lashae. I reiterate what Lashae has just said. Donations are closed. Readings are done for tonight. Thank you all very, very much for being present and being here tonight. It would have been some boring without you guys. So, you're all appreciated. You're what the channel's all about, is you guys. So, also, If you haven't, if you happen to be on Facebook, pop over into our group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, Fundy, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Everything has to be pre-approved. You're pre-approved to be allowed in. And once you get in, you'll realize it is closed and it is private. Anything you say or do within the group is kept within the group. Nobody ever spills anything. You can't share anything related to the group. You can't do any of that. So it's a very Zen-like atmosphere within the group as well. People have said that every time I come in here, I feel my whole mood just relax. And it's very Zen-like is the word they used. So that sounds beautiful. The only thing I didn't try to plant was rosemary, and I wanted to. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, my goodness, please do. And don't forget to click the little red notification bell beside subscribe. That's not guaranteed that you're going to get notifications because a lot of people don't get them. The system doesn't send out to those that are subscribed to the channel. So readings and postings and videos and live streams go on and on and on, and you go on for a long time before you go, where the hell's Bay of Fundy? And sometimes if you look under your list where you keep your favorite subscriptions, the channels you're subscribed, you see Bay of Fundy's not even on there anymore. 2 or 3 other channels aren't on. They just come in and they take them. The system just snaps them. But here's one way to never, ever, ever miss the announcement of a new live stream or a post is that it gets posted, it gets grabbed, and it gets posted. As soon as we go live, it gets grabbed and posted within Bay of Fundy Fortunes group. It's real time, and you know that we're live within that moment when you see the link. So, you too, Latricia, thank you for being here. We hope to see you back down the road. A whole year, and you get notifications, because if you do, that's a miracle. Because I have some people tell me they have to resubscribe every single month. And when they haven't seen anything Bay of Fundy Fortunes in a few weeks or a month, they go and look, and it's gone every time. So they keep resubscribing, and that's not just one person. So you're very lucky, Latricia. I'm glad you still get them. A lot of people don't. Tens and tens and tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands. And most don't get their notifications. So it's sad, really, because it's a big channel. After 4 years, it's a big channel. And people complain. I haven't seen... some people will get a notification out of the blue after not having it for a year. And then they'll pop in, they'll chat, they'll go, oh my God, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, oh my God, Natalie, I haven't seen you in over a year. So nice to see you back. Welcome back. And I get in, I go, I wasn't anywhere. There's nothing to welcome me back from. I never left. You need to check your channel. Make sure you're still subscribed to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, kind of a thing. So you're lucky too, nature. Very lucky, my friends. Very, very lucky. So where's my boxes for my cards here? We're all done for the night, like I said. Everybody, this is important, and I say this every night. Keep your integrity forefront and center of where you are, who you are, what you're all about. Okay? That way you cannot take a wrong turn. You can't take the wrong road. Be led in the wrong direction. If everything that you put out to the world comes from good intentions, you're on the right track. Also remember, please remember that our beautiful universe, you're living under the microscope of it. It already knows and sees every action, every word, every thought that you have. That ought to be sobering. It's the truth. It is the truth. The universe watches and knows all about each and every one of us, which is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Oops, I'm going to have a collapse here. Get up there. So you be mindful of your thoughts, your words. I mean, you can fool some of the people some of the time. If somebody said, hey, how you doing today? And you felt like telling them to F off and leave you alone for no reason, to be rude. Maybe you don't say it. Well, good for you. But the universe knows you thought that. And it picked up on your feelings. Emotions are one of the most powerful things in our world. All right. Emotions are what make the world go round. They make it or they break it. Either or. So it's all very important. And we're human, so we're open to failure. We're open to mistakes because we're human. Doesn't make it right because we're human. It's not an excuse, but we are. But when we do something wrong and we realize it, or we thought or felt something wrong, we have to try to eradicate that as quickly as we can to get back on track again. That's part of it. So that's right. To not love yourself is a great offense to the universe. It truly is. It's a huge offense to the universe. If you're loving yourself and doing the best that you can for yourself, you're honoring the universe. Your life was a gift from the universe. And by treating your life special, right? Treating it the way it's supposed to be, treating yourself the way it's supposed to be, massive compliment to the universe. Wonderful things can start to happen because of that as well. Okay, so we're going to get off here for now. And I just want to thank you, Lashae, for being here tonight. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your presence. Beautiful. Thank you for being here, Nature, as well. The Truth Warrior, was nice seeing you again, as always. So I think we're going to say goodnight for now. I'm going to end the reading. I got to get ready for tomorrow. I got to get to bed a little bit early. I've been fighting. I laid down before I started the readings. I slept for about an hour, and I opened my eyes. I was like, why is it bright daylight? It wasn't dark yet. I'm going, where am I? What time? What day? And then I remembered I said, oh my God, it's evening. And I didn't want to get up. I'm not used to being on the go and running to the city. And I was there yesterday and I got to go again tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be feeling the same way. But very soon, any day now, not tomorrow probably, but the day after, I'm going to start doing the live 12 readings for the month of September. So they're coming up. So same to you, Nature. Thank you, Lashae. Excuse me. Anyways, guys, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Sending you all the love in the world from the universe. Leave yourself open to accept. Just let it come to you. You don't have to do anything. Try to live more in the now than you ever have before as well. That's vitally important. Don't try to think ahead and skip ahead and to handle things that haven't even happened yet. Don't do that to yourself. Don't, put yourself through that. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. And I'm not the real mushy type, and I may not say it very often, but I carry a lot of feelings inside of myself for appreciation and gratitude for you guys. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Namaste, as they say. Have a wonderful time, a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. But I'll be back some point over the weekend to start those readings. So make sure your notifications are on. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel as well. For now, everybody, coming to you from Chance Harbor, New Brunswick, Canada, Atlantic Canada, and the Maritimes.